my Silverados are sultry, sexy, slinkies of all things sexy. That's what I got, man.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Night Owls once again.
What's up, guys?
And before you start your story, can we give an update on the illegal pasta?
Well, why don't we just give an update on illegal pasta? I'm not even gonna tell a story.
All right. So anyway,
this is interesting to me. Earlier today, he texted me saying we got an update on the illegal pasta, and I was like, huh? So I'm really curious to hear this.
All right. So check it out. So we did a story like our first episode. If y'all scroll back to the first episode, and there was a story about 500 pounds of pasta in Old Bridge, New Jersey that washed up on the shore. Well, guess what? A lot of Italians are happy right now. It had nothing to do with them because they were like, yo, I plead the fifth.
Well, so what's responsible?
So
You're killing me. I got to know what happened.
I might just tediously trickle this along just so everybody knows what the fuck's going on with the pasta. So anyway, basically what happened is a guy went into his dad's house, and due to COVID, the old man was stocking up on some pasta, and it actually did consist of elbows, macaronis, and like actual spaghetti, like a combination of different things.
So it was all different types.
It was a slurry,
all different types of noodles.
A slurry of noodles.
Okay, so that was a big question I had. Remember, I was like, what kind of pasta was it?
But here, let's just give a moment of silence to the man that owned the pasta.
Oh, he died?
Oh, he's dead. So the son was cleaning out the house.
Okay.
And the man apparently, for the COVID reasons, like scared to shop. You know, it was New Jersey, whatever. You know, he was in there. They had some mandates. What was going on? And he went in there and cleaned out his dad's house. Now, the cabinet that was stocked, like a lot of people had toilet paper.
Yeah.
They had the milk and the bread. This man had pasta. So the son just said,
not a bad thing to have. It
You know,
stays
the
good for a
combo of
long
it all-
time. And who doesn't love pasta?
Who doesn't love pasta?
I love pasta.
I can eat some pasta. You know, previously in our first episode, I said I could eat that pasta. But we went into a different thing. So I didn't mean I could eat all that pasta in like 5 minutes. I mean, in a lifetime, 500 pounds of pasta.
Oh, in a lifetime, I could definitely take out 500 pounds of pasta.
I think we might be up to about 150 right now. Give or take.
I bet more than that.
Yeah,
I bet a lot more than that. I've eaten a lot of pasta.
This fucking kid can eat some pasta. I got that.
I can eat some pasta.
I've seen him down like a stuffed artichoke and 4 plates of pasta in a sitting with a dessert on top. But that's just like, you know. But anyway, so what happened is that this guy, you know, without the boxes, maybe he was recycling. I don't know what he was doing, but he just took the pasta because there was no boxes. It was just the pasta.
Which would make sense if he was like a prepper type that stored the pasta. If you just keep it in the cardboard box, it can go bad. Just a cardboard box, because there's no. But if he put it in containers, then that would keep it airtight, and then the pasta would stay good.
Yeah, I'm going to post a link to this article right here, the solving of the illegal pasta, and it's going to be on.
Wait, so how did the pasta get from the guy's house?
Oh yeah, so basically the guy just said, screw it, because a lot of the food in the house after the dad died was bad, so he took the pasta and he just slung it out there towards the river that was behind there.
Oh, it was like behind his house type thing?
Yeah, he like dumped it. Like I don't think he traveled like 10 miles to dump the pasta.
So he wasn't like, man, I got to figure out where to dump all this pasta.
Dump this pasta.
Gotta do it quick.
Wasn't like a body in the mob.
Gotta find somewhere that doesn't have cameras.
Or was it? Like, maybe I don't want to get busted for dumping the pasta. Like, where can I dump this pasta at? Like, who knows?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, there was one time I had all these cans of paint.
No, see, you go into a whole new ritual right here. See, you talking about some chemicals and shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I needed to get rid of these cans of paint. I left them out for the garbage guys.
If I was you, I wouldn't be saying that shit online because you probably get like.
No, I didn't do anything I shouldn't have done. I'm just thinking, sometimes I still have it.
You be traveling all this time with this paint?
I mean, it doesn't travel. It's at my house.
It's like stationary?
Yeah, it's
like the same cans of paint?
Yeah, see, what happened was
you put it under your staircase, did you?
No, it's in the container thing outside for the garbage. There was like 3 cans of paint when I moved into my place, and the guy left them there from that was there before us, and then
Oh, the guy with the eccentric decoration guy.
yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
so like then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just put this paint on the curb. It wasn't even colors that my place is now, you know.
Right.
Let me just put this paint on the curb, and it went and the garbage guys came and took it and took the garbage and they left the paint, and I was like, okay, it must have been the wrong day. So then I put it out the next time it was a garbage day, and they left it again. And then I went online and it's like, oh, you can't do nothing with that. So I didn't know where to
There's
get
no
rid
way
of
to
it.
get rid of paint.
And then I was like, oh, there's a dumpster over by
Home Depot.
the Home Depot might be a spot. That's not a bad idea.
There you go.
Because there's a supermarket down the way that had dumpsters behind it, and I was like, let me check out the spot and the cameras and no dumping. And I was like, all right, maybe I shouldn't dump it here. So it's just been sitting at my house
Now, hold on now.
for like 4 years now.
Hold on now. How big is the load of paint you trying to get rid of?
Oh, it's like 3 cans.
You did all this like running around secret in the background trying to find a dumpster to dump some paint. 3 cans of paint, knowing that it's illegal in some places but good in others. But you were like, yo, let me just check out this spot and order his cameras.
No, I mean, I didn't know what to do with it. That's why I still have it.
You should have thrown it over our neighbor's fence over here.
You need some paint?
She's so fucked up on drugs, she probably thought that she'd be using it. Oh, did I paint my shit that color? So,
I must have been planning on painting.
The fence needs to come.
Anyway. So this pasta thing is,
so what happened
I guess
was
it's kind of a sad ending,
it started
right?
off as dry pasta. And the guy just like tossed it. And because of the rains and the river and all that other shit, it absorbed all the water, therefore becoming 500 pounds of pasta, which usually, if you think about a box of pasta, if it absorbs some water, maybe it's about 1.5 pounds. So the man had to stock up on some pasta, but riddle solved. COVID is the cause of the pasta.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Right? If you think about it.
It all comes back to COVID.
And it wasn't, like if it was like 1,700 pounds of toilet paper, 1,200 pounds of paper plates, and some shit going on over there, whatever it was, but pasta, that kind of made the news, but the mission is solved. So back to our first thing.
And also, too, like you just answered another question of mine that I had after we covered that story. Because the one thing that stuck in my head was, like, did they just dump the pasta and then it got wet and whatever? Or did they cook it and then dump it? And that makes me feel a lot better because you know how time consuming it would have been to cook 500 pounds of pasta just to dump it.
Yeah.
And then there would have had to be more of an explanation than just,
because we touched on the whole entire conspiracy theory of the wet pasta. We actually mentioned that maybe it absorbed the weather or something. Like, I can't remember our first episode.
So people stockpiling stuff during COVID, right? There was these 2 brothers, and I forget what state it was. I want to say it was like Tennessee or West Virginia, or some sort of that area of the country, right? We got a little visitor. This bitchy right here.
That's bitchy right there. She ain't involved now.
These 2 brothers, they like stockpiled all the hand sanitizer. Like they went around and got all the hand sanitizer they could, and then they actually got in trouble.
She's eating your mic wire.
She's eating the XLR cable. They actually got in trouble for buying that much hand sanitizer. They got taken to court and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, remember that?
Yeah.
So some people stock up on hand sanitizer. Some people will stock up on toilet paper. Others will stock up on pasta. And I guess this is bitchy letting us know our story's done.
Yeah, with the lady with the truck full of toilet paper and hand towels and everything like that. And then they were calling her out at Home Depot like, oh, you don't need to be buying all that. Like, what are you trying to do? You can't leave anything for anybody else. There was a whole thing with that woman attacking these people in their truck. But the bottom of that story is that they own a restaurant. And they were actually buying supplies because knowing everybody else was going crazy and buying shit. But they said, oh, y'all crazy. You're taking toilet paper away from... First of all, let me tell you.
And the lady who got all excited was like, I got a bad case of mud butt and I don't know what I'm going to do with
it. So, I don't know. But the one thing I know about COVID, it had nothing to do with diarrhea.
I think some people got diarrhea. Hey, if you had COVID and had diarrhea, we want to hear from you.
Put it in the comments. We want to hear about your diarrhea experience. And guess what? Right now, we got nothing.
And that was medicinal pasta.